welcome to my channel. You're watching V-Sense. So today we're talking about another Burberry fragrance. This one is part of their private range as well. This is what the packaging looks like. This is part of their Burberry signature line. This is the second one I have reviewed. The first one I did try was Midnight Journey. It was a fragrance that was launched in 2021. It was a very, myrrh, woody type of clean, deep, earthy fragrance. Very good. Did recommend that one a lot. I did like it quite a bit. The one that we're talking about today is another one in the same family. Once you open that box, you do get another one within it. And this is the one that the actual fragrance comes in. Then when you open the box, you do get this beautiful little pamphlet talking about the Burberry signature range, and there is your bottle. Really gorgeous, actually. This is a suede-like texture inside. There's a mirrored finish behind it. Very beautiful bottle, very gorgeous presentation for this range itself. So this bottle is a very nice, I would say kind of like a tan-ish, like peachy bottle. Very nude illusion type of thing. It looks transparent on camera, but it's not quite. It has a little bit of a tint to the actual glass itself. This is leather up here, if you're wondering. The top does have a Burberry check, which is synonymous for the brand. The top, the actual lid itself, has a very nice detail because it actually is supposed to be inspired by the Burberry trench coat button. So they kind of have this type of look to them. And this cap is on all of their fragrance bottles itself. It is magnetic, so you do get a magnetic cap. It is not strong enough for you to hold it though, so I would not pull it from here. You will drop it and break it. So this one is the one by the name of High Tea. This one is an Eau de Parfum concentration, and it was created and launched in 2021. These are manufactured and marketed by Coty. Coty also makes another very high-end line, which is the Alchemist Garden Collection by Gucci. So they do have a little bit of an expertise here. They don't market this line a lot though. This line itself is very hard to find. You can only, here in the United States at least, you can only find it at Burberry's website, and I'm not sure if all Burberry stores carry the range itself. Some of them were launched in I believe 15, and then the rest were launched in 2021, so they revamped the range, discontinued quite a bit of them, and then came out with new ones. So this is the second one that I've purchased, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So top notes on this guy are going to be bergamot, clary sage, as well as chamomile. So like I said, this is a tea-inspired fragrance. It has lavender, neroli in the middle, as well as mate. Base notes are going to be tonka bean, ambroxan, and simoleon frankincense. The ambroxan, and this is not going to be like a Sauvage ambroxan. I know everyone, when they hear ambroxan, they think of that metallic-y type of smell that Sauvage does carry because it is a synthetic component. It's not metallic-y in this fragrance per se. It's more like a very long-lasting musky effect that it has in it, a very clean note that runs through the fragrance and really creates this atmosphere where this fragrance is, holding some traditional aspects, but it modernizes it. So it really, really brings it to the forefront. It's absolutely great. So this fragrance to me kind of smells very, very similar to either Burberry Hero or My Burberry. But better, cleaner, more modern, more high-end, more refined and elegant. But it's a very versatile scent because it does have the tea notes in it, so it does have that tea element, which is, synonymous with the British culture with afternoon tea. That's what inspired this fragrance. It is a fantastic scent. Like I said, that bergamot is in there. But then you, like I said, have that ambroxan in there. The ambroxan in this one is not a metallic. It's not a really, really synthetic type of quality that you get in it. It really refines and balances. So you get your top notes that are going to be the tea, those softer elements, and then you're going to get, the warmer elements such as the tonka bean, the sage, in here. It's all around just a very well balanced fragrance. So it's not, leaning too much into the spices. It's not leaning too much into a clean, fragrance. And out of a lot of the fragrances that I reviewed recently, this is a very unisex scent. So I would say this is the most unisex that I've tried in a long time because they either lean feminine or masculine. This one by far is one that I would say either or could wear and be very happy with it. There's no gender, you know, constraint here. There's no gender pre-context as to what this scent is designed for. Because like I said, you can kind of get the nuances of My Burberry, which is a woman's scent, and you can also get My Burberry or Burberry Hero in here. And then just, eh, get a higher and a cleaner version. And this scent does last quite a bit. It's not the longest lasting because obviously whenever you get scents that are made out of these, very light, airy, like tea type scents, they usually don't tend to have the longest performance and longevity. That's to be expected though, but otherwise this does perform very well. Compared to Midnight Journey, I would say that this one does last a little bit longer. It is a really nice scent. It's clean, it's fresh. It has a very nice tea element to it. It has a very nice modernity to it. It has a little bit of a traditional sense. I wouldn't say that it's traditional in the sense where it's like a cologne type scent because it's not. Cologne scents are typically a little bit more sharper, more citric, more, mandarin, nerolies, bergamots at the top. They're very sharp. They're very, cologne and this one's more of a fragrance. It's more of a parfum. It has all of the elements. They're really, really, really well blended. It does last quite a bit, like I said. It is a very nice scent. I think that this one would definitely work for summertime, springtime as well, and I can even see this running into the fall slash winter time as well. The price point on these are going to be 230. They are pretty pricey, but you're getting 3.4 ounces or 3.3, whatever you want to count it. This is manufactured by Cotia, like I said, and it is actually made in the country of Spain. Some people will not buy fragrances that are made in the country of Spain because there's this context that, fragrances made in Spain are made a lot more cheaply than they are made in Italy or in France. But they're all made really in the same format. They all use, either synthetic components or they use raw ingredients and then they manufacture the scent. Will I say that the line itself is not worth the price because it's made in Spain? No, I really do think that this is really worth. And I'm going to be very frank and honest. This line itself, I've been fairly impressed with. I went into this line thinking, oh, okay, the packaging is very similar to My Burberry. It's not going to be anything unique. It's not going to be anything out of this world. It just is an overpriced way for them to get more money out of a perfume bottle versus getting 130 bucks for a 3.4. They can now get 230. That's another $100 that they win in revenue. And I will say that I've been impressed with each and every smell. So I've only gotten two. I am interested in buying more from this range now. But both scents that I've gotten are not only are they mass appealing, so this is a very likable fragrance, but it's also unique enough. So I wouldn't say that you would walk into a department store and smell 5 other ones that smell like this, but it's also not so different to where it becomes offensive. And that's a really nice thing about it. I think that if you're gonna try to see what this fragrance smells like, it's kind of like a combination of quite a bit of scents. Um, and it's fantastic. It's really well made. It's really well balanced, and I think that Burberry did a terrific job with this one. I do recommend it. It is absolutely a beautiful experience to purchase from them. I've had nothing but good things. They ship pretty quickly. Their packaging's gorgeous. They are very easy to work with. The company. And it's overall really, really nice. I've never experienced anything being damaged, broken, lost, anything like that of that sort. So I do recommend shopping this range. I am interested in getting the other ones. The other ones that I'm really interested in are, I believe, Windsor Tonic, Tudor Rose, and Amber Heath. Those are the ones that I think I might add to the collection little by little because, like I said, they are pretty pricey. But I definitely say that they're worth the money. You know, after taxes and everything, I think this came out to be around 250, which in the grand scheme of things seems like it's a lot of money, but if you really sit down and analyze other fragrances like Tom Ford, like you know, Chanel, these are pretty cheap compared to a lot of other ones. So I do recommend getting this guy. I do recommend checking it out. It's definitely a really good scent. Do not sleep on this. I would not sleep on this range. I would definitely check it out because it is amazing. So yeah. Thanks for watching today, you guys. I really hope you appreciated and liked today's video. Let me know what you think about this range. Have you tried it? Have you looked into it? Which scents do you want to buy? Thank you so much, you guys. Make sure to subscribe and comment. Bye.